Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score is 54-48. The Lakers are up in Boston at the half, and it is so far uh, a good game. I think we're making it harder than we have to be, ironically enough, given the fact that we're up. I think the score is not really an indicator of how close the game has been. It's closer than that. But um, what I'm seeing down there is a good version of LeBron James, about 14 points. I think he had 6 rebounds, 7 assists, or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but he's having a really solid start to his game, about shooting about 50%. 3 point shooting discipline has not been good for either team. Both teams are bricking it like crazy. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are just throwing bricks all over the place from behind arc. There's a few others too. And on our side, we could be shooting better as well. Russell Westbrook really helped us out with the assist category, but was trying to do a little too much, getting baited into the fans, you know, stroking his ego negatively, trying to force him to take shots that he was prone to taking. He took them, he bricked them. You know, it is what it is, man. We just got to manage him better. And also Patrick Beverly kind of doing similar bricking as well. It's just not falling. As I said beforehand in the pregame video, what shots are we seeking out? The shots that we're seeking out right now are just ego shots. Let's make sure Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook get their shots so they can feel good about themselves, regardless of whether or not it helps the team. And that's what we're seeing. And we're just managing that. You know, Rui Hachimura summed it up real easy when he pulled a rebound off the rim and refused to get a ball to Russell Westbrook to run it up the court. I don't blame him. That was something that I think most fans feel the way we do. We don't want him to run the ball up if he's gonna play like this, man, because you're gonna live and die with the stupidity that he's gonna do. And I'm, at the point where it's like, if this coach doesn't understand that, then we're gonna fail because of it. Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook are not players you to run anything through in 2023. Okay, let's just establish that thought. With that being said, I think we need to use Max Christie a little more. I love the fact that Lonnie Walker's back. He's played a huge role in what we're seeing down there offensively, 4 out of 5. Anthony Davis, obviously, he's back playing well. 3 fouls in the first half. We're toying with his foul trouble, but there's an asterisk next to that, and that's his minutes restriction. It gives you the ability to do that because you're going to pull him off the floor after that minutes restriction anyway if you're doing what you're supposed to do. So whatever happens in between them 25 minutes, it gives you the free 6 fouls that he has within him. And if he happens to get fouled out, then you got the excuse. So I understood what we were doing there, and I wasn't against it in our specific situation while he has minutes restriction. But any other time, I don't think we should do that. And we've done it before. We got away with it. But it's not, I'm telling you, playoff time, you toy with Anthony Davis foul trouble, it's going to cost you a basketball game, simply put. But Darvin likes playing with fire, and so we continue to see ourselves going through this. The Boston Celtics are a team right now that doesn't have Marcus Smart, and you clearly see right now, without him and Time Lord, they're just not the same team. They got to rely upon people they don't want to rely upon, and we're able to flex because of it. So that's what I'm seeing right there. They're shooting the ball a little more than they want to, and that's a good thing. We need to continue to force them into being 3-point shooters, and also could try to take care of the basketball. Um, that's where I'm at with that. I think 5 turnovers, not so bad. I guess I'm not really sure if I got the numbers right, but I know Russell Westbrook has 3 of those turnovers last I checked. So I can get those assists elsewhere, man. Them 5 assists that he's giving me don't have to come with the 3 turnovers and the 5 brick shots and all of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I just want us to play more conventional basketball. Put Max Christie on the floor, put Wenyen Gabriel on the floor. I like what I saw from Rui Hachimura, but he does not give you what Wenyen Gabriel gives you. It's a different type of thing. And when Wenyen's not out there and you try to supplement all that your bench without Wenyen, you don't have those 50-50 balls. You don't have those offensive rebounds. You don't have those easy scores. You don't have those open threes that he tends to hit. And you don't have the defense. It shows. It's just a more difficult way to play when we try to run without Wenyen Gabriel throughout the course of these games. Same thing with Max Christie. Wenyen and Max need to be on the floor for defensive purposes, and they're offensive players that help us as well. So I just don't think we're running our offense right. I think we're trying the wrong things. We're settling for the wrong things. And the guys that have come back are helping us make up for it. Lonnie Walker, Rui Hachimura, and Anthony Davis are masking the fact that Darvin Hams is doing all the wrong stuff out there. And shout out, of course, to LeBron James. It just keeps us steady. But that's really what I see. That is the gist of the first half as far as I'm concerned. We're up, but we're still not quite satisfied because we know we're going up against a half a Boston team that's barely getting through this difficult injury issue era for themselves. So happy we're able to meet them at this time. Hopefully we can just continue to lean on the guys that are helping us. Troy Brown's done some really good things. Dennis Schroeder, I want to mention his name as well. Guys that are just kind of unsung out there doing some helpful things. But really, it's just the Pat Bev and Dennis Schroeder show. Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook show. We're just allowing them to be comfortable. And as a result, they're just bricking shots left and right. So my hope is that we remove those two players from the lineup entirely. And my thinking is that we'll probably be a much better team if we simply do so. So that's your cue, Rob. Trade both of those guys, and I promise you our team will be bigger, and ultimately we'll just see more cohesiveness with our lineup. That's what I want to say there. BDF44, I thank you all for watching.